Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy, Handsome Frank. So I figured after my departure for the last couple of weeks that I would make sure I get something out. But because I have shitty internet at the moment, I moved from the country, or to the country from the city. And I shit you not, I have up to 9 megabytes a second. So things aren't great for your boy Frank. Anyway, video is about something I thought I would never ever do, and that's Roman Reigns and how he's kinda a little bit growing on me. Now, a lot of people out there say it's the whole cancer thing. You know, he's getting cheered because people cheer for cancer survivors. I'm Canadian, man. This is the land of Terry Fox, you know? The Terry Fox run, the guy who tried to run across Canada with one leg because he lost the other to cancer. So I get a good cancer survivor story. Now, maybe at the beginning when he came back, sure, that may have been it. Probably was. However, it's more the story and him not being shoved down our throats. My first fear when he came back was, oh fuck, here we go again, right? He's going to be in every title picture. He's going to be in every main event. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But no, he took a back seat. You know, like he had his storyline. Made Miz look like an idiot, right? Like Miz is beefing with Shane. Can't beat Shane. So Roman steps in and says, hey, little buddy, I'll take over for you. Even he can't really get the best of Shane without the help of The Undertaker. And even then, Shane keeps going. And then KO takes over. Fuck, Shane just needs to fucking go away. But, you know, he's not talking much. He's doing his talking through his actions. And he's being a badass, you know? He's a badass Samoan. And, it works for him. You know, he's not The Rock, right? And I think when WWE scripts him to be funny, they're like, yeah, let's get him to be like The Rock. No, you can't. The Rock was a once in a million fucking comedic genius out there. So my approach, or their approach, should be the Bret Hart approach, you know? Like, Bret Hart could cut good promos, but when you cut, he wasn't over the top. He wasn't fucking over the top to the point where you knew this shit was fake, right? And that's what Roman has become, essentially. And I think it suits him, right? When you used to hear Bret Hart cut a promo, you felt it was real. When you saw him wrestle, you felt it was real. And Roman is entering that territory. And good on him, man. And, you know, my boy JD, we're not friends, but I'm just a fan, said 100 times, he doesn't need the belt. And he's right. He doesn't need the belt. He is a top draw. I mean, whatever counts as a top draw. Sorry, I'm on a country road. So, might be a little bumpy. Anyhow, point is, he's a top draw, and he doesn't need a title. Awesome. So, keep doing what you're doing, boss. You know, this whole storyline, even though it's very reminiscent of every other time they've done this, and, you know, they clearly got their inspiration from Dallas, Who Shot JR, which, mind you, was a hell of a lot more entertaining than any whodunit situation in WWE. And if you don't know what Dallas is, or if you've never watched it, just YouTube J.R. Ewing. and you will laugh your fucking ass off. Anyhow, back to Roman. This storyline at first I didn't like. And then when Buddy Murphy became the little snitch, didn't like it. But then now there's layers, right? And Roman, even though he beat Buddy Murphy, he went out on a limb to make Buddy Murphy look good, let him get his shit in. Both those guys looked amazing after that match. Is it match of the year? Fuck no. But look, Buddy Murphy is just so damn good that maybe people can actually see it now. You know what I mean? And now this whole little wrench that's been thrown in the gears of Buddy Murphy lied. Whoa. Whoa! Plus, they're saying that Buddy Murphy wasn't even supposed to be in this fucking shit. And he just happened to be standing there, so he botched himself in. Awesome. I've heard of boxing oneself in, but not botching oneself in. So, good for you, Buddy Murphy. The world deserves to see Mini Omega kick ass in WWE, because that's as close as Kenny Omega gets to the WWE, I think. But hey, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, right? So, yeah, Roman Reigns starting to come around on him. Took 5 years. Took them to really get rid of the super Cena vibe he had going. They got rid of the overly long promos he would be terribly inept at cutting, and just stripped him down to this Samoan guy that can kick the shit out of you if he wants. And it works. You know, I figured after the cancer thing that he'd get sympathy cheers, right? Well, he's still getting cheered. Maybe not as loud as he was when he first came back, but he's still getting cheered. He's not getting booed out of buildings, right? This is perfect. And if they were ever going to do a heel turn, it's when he has some sort of fan momentum behind them. Personally, it would be great if he was, you know, fans start cheering and then he does something dastardly and says, fuck you fans, just gives them the finger. Gives them the fucking Stone Cold salute and says, you know what? You guys always fucking hated me. I had to get sick, come back to get cheered. And you think I want your fucking support now? Something like that. Because he could create a new stable where he's the head honcho. Point is, now that Roman is, I think, better than he ever has been in terms of character, the possibilities are endless for this guy. Endless. And I hope they capitalize on it. I really do. I mean, the guy wasn't even on SummerSlam. That says a lot, right? Because I'm sure if he wanted to be on SummerSlam, he could have pulled a heavy and said, hey, I want to be on SummerSlam. He has that much push, right? He is the locker room leader. And if you can't see, I'm doing this. So, yeah, man, fuck. Roman Reigns. Good on you, bro. Slowly becoming a fan. I can't say it in front of my girlfriend because she fucking hates him. Like, hates him. I bought a Roman Reigns shirt for a skit I'm gonna do, and she saw it and she started yelling, "Get this out of my house! Get it the fuck out!" It's like, slow down, woman. It's for a fucking skit. So, anyway, yeah, Roman Reigns. He's growing on your boy. I'm not going to call myself a super fan, but you get the point, right? So, WWE, whoever is writing for Roman Reigns, keep it up, okay? He doesn't have to be in every title picture. He doesn't always have to be in the main event. Let this story flesh out. Long-term booking, you know? Put some swerves in there. Oh, he did it, but it wasn't actually him, you know? They find out the next guy that Daniel Bryan points out, it wasn't him. So it was somebody else, you know what I mean? I think it could be really good. And I can't believe I'm saying that about a Roman Reigns program, but fuck. You know? He's not the worst thing on the show anymore. To me, the worst thing on both shows is probably Seth Rollins. I mean, sure, he had a great match with Brock, but one good match with Brock doesn't negate all the times he acted like a little bitch on TV. I think I totally lost respect for him when he started wearing the "I'm the man's man" shirt. And it's not because of any feminism bullshit, right? Or like me not liking women. It has to do with your own identity. And when you do that, it's like you don't have an identity. You're just Becky Lynch's boyfriend. And that's not cool. It's like Becky Lynch wearing a shirt that says "The Beast Slayer's Man." Then all of a sudden she's just riding off his coattails, and I would be equally disgusted by it. Not to mention the shit he says on Twitter and his affinity for sending his dick pics to chicks that have boyfriends. So, hey man, if you want to send a dick pic, A, make sure you're not in a relationship, and B, make sure they're not in a relationship, and C, which should probably be A, make sure they want it. Make sure they're cool with it. Because there's nothing creepier than getting a dick pic. And believe me, I've gotten dick pics. And I don't even like dick. You know? It's, you open a message and there's a fucking dick looking at you. You know? He's like Snake from Metal Gear Solid. With one eye, one good eye, just leering at you. No thanks. And that poor little eye's crying. No, man. So I get it. Seth, keep your dick in your pants. But you know what, guys? This is about Roman Reigns. And as normal, I fucking go on tangents. So, Roman Reigns. Can't believe I'm saying it again. Good job. Keep up the good work. I hope it continues for you. You know, I've never liked the character, never had a problem with the guy. But if the character's going to work, then you have my fucking support. What kind of asshole would I be? I'd just be one of those haters that even if something's good, I don't like. So yeah, Roman Reigns. Good job. And keep it up. So this is your boy Frank, driving on a Sunday afternoon. I'm going to surprise my girlfriend Sam. She has a modeling gig today, and she doesn't know I'm showing up. In fact, I told her that I can't show up because I have more important things to do. And I'm just going to show up and surprise her because I'm the man. I'm the greatest boyfriend ever. All right, so you know the deal. Like, sub, ring the bell. Hey, share the video. I'm gonna put this shit on, I always put my videos on Twitter, so, you know, retweet the motherfucker. And hey, even if you didn't like the video, fucking hit that like anyway. Alright, I need to get some views. I was getting views, more and more views, and then I took off for a couple of weeks. Now I'm back to not getting views. This YouTube world, man, it's a fickle mistress. All right, boys and gals, I'm out. Thanks for listening to me talk. We will talk again.